Hello everybody. So what I'm gonna do today is gonna show you how I do make the videos. Okay, I think what is the best way to do it? Just show step by step, and I'm gonna make this video together with you. Okay, so you can see how I make the videos. Okay, the first thing I do is you need to have, if you go up over here into the settings, control center, customize controls, you need to add this screen recording. Okay, so for instance, I'm just removing now stopwatch, right? And you're gonna see that stopwatch is down here. You're gonna click the plus button, it will go up there. Okay, and when you actually on the right hand side up, if you pull it down, you will see this red. I'm actually clicking on it. You can see it's saving to the photos, right? And my microphone is on, right? So that's the first step. The second step is, at this point I use the iPad's native recording and actually use a software. The name is actually, I'm going to click on it so you can see. This is the app that I'm talking about. The name is Notability. All right, so I'm going to turn it on. So you can see that this software is a pretty good app. Okay, I think it is $7.99 if I'm not mistaken, App Store directly, right? And I use this software for many things, including my personal home related to-do tasks, right? There is always to do at home. Even research group, looking at like my student collaborations. I'm the graduate coordinator, so related to those things, FE exam that I make videos of. But anyways, the thing that I'm gonna go here is the EML. This is my course, and I have these over here. But today, I'm gonna show you how I do this. Okay, so I prepared this for us to have a nicer communication, right? And what I'm gonna show you now is how to write. I use an Apple Pencil to write this. Okay, so let's write my name, Rasim Guldiken. Okay, and this SOS-STEM. And this is actually a comparison for me what I did before the class. And actually, if you click up there, there's this pointer, so you can see pre-class, in-class, post-class, instruction before COVID-19, instruction during COVID-19. First off, I have divided my class before COVID-19 to 11 different modules, and each module was a standalone item where it has the learning outcomes for the students. I have the videos, I have reading assignments, but the videos was not comprehensive, okay? It was a supplement. And I had assessment of student learning as well. And you can see in here, so before the COVID hit, I was able to cover 6 out of 11, okay? And module 7 through 11 was during this, right? And I had module 5 specific over here because in that particular module I was using flipped classroom, 2 classes, basically a week of the semester. And in order to do that, I gave an online Canvas quiz to see whether the students did really watch the videos, because they are supposed to. And both in the pre-class and post-class, you will see over here, it's the same thing I repeated. They have anytime access to Canvas messages to connect with me, and they have discussion board in every single module. But what I noticed was students started using them much more heavily after COVID-19, right? And in class, if you look at how I do, I usually do active teaching, or at least try to. I reserve 50% of the class time for my traditional going over some derivation, and I do some discussions on the fundamental fluid mechanics topics, and I go over some real-life examples, and I reserve 50%, so half of the class time, into active learning exercises, right? But unique to Module 5 was that as students watched the videos, I had a 10% time focusing on covering some basics, and 90% was focused on active learning exercises where they did in a group setting, right? This is before the COVID-19. So now, when the COVID hit, let's look at the in-class session. I decided to do synchronous live sessions with the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. I will not be showing you that today. The reason is that I watched some of the videos that is posted, and there's excellent videos my colleagues have posted. There's no need to repeat, okay? I don't do anything custom there. I use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. I use the white screen, blank screen, and I also share files. Actually, these notes that you've seen, the other notes, so I can have my videos up there as a PDF so students can see it and we discuss that. And also I use the group options of the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra to place students into groups so they can work on some things, all right? And looking at how realistically it happened, I spent like 10% similar to the Module 5 on synchronous live sessions. I spent 20%, which is kind of not planned actually, but it is more like answering student concerns and questions. So it's more like a consultation session, right? So I was able to help the students because it's not just only the technical content I'm developing, but also students are going through a hard time. So I appreciated it. I think it bonded students and myself. I think it ended up with better, okay? And 70% of the time was focused on the active learning exercises. Now, before the class, I mentioned that I had lecture videos. But then during this crazy time period where everything was needed to be going online very, very quickly, I wasn't able to upload my videos to Kaltura. So I decided to make a YouTube channel, and I put approximately, actually over 100 lecture videos, and there's 25 hours of content that is available, right? So that was available to students, and I, instead of teaching this topics, I use this as students watch the videos before coming to classes, okay? And post-class, also you can see that I had a weekly to bi-weekly grading assignments, mostly like, let's say, every 10 days on average, right? But I made them every single week after going over this COVID issues, okay? So one thing is, if you actually, I don't want to make this video very long. If you go to the Google and just write this keyword, my last name, and iPad, the first link that is going to come up is a YouTube video. It's a 15-minute video explaining exactly how I do everything, okay? It starts from how I record this, just like I'm showing you today, how I edit these videos, because I do make mistakes, and I show you how to upload to the canvas. So everything from A to Z is there, so I will not be repeating myself here, okay? So what is important to emphasize here is that these videos that we made, that been posted to YouTube, is available for anybody to use, right? And students responded very positively towards the existing of these videos. And these videos not only for during these 6 weeks, so all the classes that I can use going forward, now I will employ these lecture videos, and then I'm going to reserve the other time for more active exercises. So if you think about it, this was an opportunity for me to go towards this kind of distribution in my classes, and I believe at the end of the day this will benefit the students.